for motion. Item number 1.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes, please.
Lordship? Yes. By notice dated, read under notice dated 6 January 2012, I have participated in the tender, and accordingly I was awarded the contract, Lordship.
Yes.
I was awarded the contract, Lordship, and actually to page number 26.
Page number?
26, Lordship. In serial number 5. Page number 26, and actually 2. In serial number 5, Lordship. Okpur to Bangchonia village, 8 km.
Page number 26.
Lordship.
This is tender notice.
Yes, Lordship. I'm putting out serial number 5.
What's the work order?
Lordship, annexure 3, letter of acceptance,
Page.
page number 27. I was selected for serial number 5, that is Pokpur to Functionia village, 8 km. Then again, annexure 4, notice to proceed with the work. Page number 28. Notice to proceed with the work, length 8 km.
Please read. Please read page 28.
Yes.
Read. Page 28.
Yes. Procedure of furnishing the residual performance security undertaking for maintenance as stipulated in the letter of acceptance by so and so, dated Kohima, the 29 March 2012, and signing the contract agreement for work for food company of length 8 km under PMGSY phase A. You are hereby instructed to proceed with the work. Accordingly, on the basis of this letter, Lordship, I have executed the work 8 km, it is from Pokku to Thongchenia village. When I was doing the work, after completing 8 km, it did not reach Thongchenia village. My contract agreement is only for 8 km. It did not reach Thongchenia village. Thereafter, Lordship, on the verbal approval of there was hue and cry from the Thongchenia village and the Pokpur village. There was hue and cry. Thereafter, the executive engineer of Noklat and the chief engineer verbally allowed me to carry on the extra 2 km work. On the verbal assurance given by the chief engineer and the executive engineer, I have executed the work and completed the extra 2 km work also. Thereafter, Lordship, page number 53.
Okay, where is the work order for the 2 km straight road?
There was no work order, Lordship.
No work order?
No work order. I was given contract only for 8 km, Lordship, from Pokpur to Thongchenia village.
That means you have no grievance against the government. If you have any grievance, it can be only against those officers who had actually verbally instructed you.
Yes, Lordship, my case is hit by Section 70 of the Indian Contract Act.
What is that Section 70?
when I have done some act which is non-gratuitous, Lordship, and the benefit has been taken by the government also.
Yes.
I will read out the
Yes.
obligation of person enjoying benefit of non-gratuitous act. Where a person lawful does anything for another person or delivers anything to him, not intending to do so gratuitously, and such other person enjoys the benefit thereof, the latter is bound to make compensation to the former in respect of or to restore the things or done or delivered. Lordship, here, with regard to my case, there is a constitution-based judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court in Dikam Mandal case, which is of West Bengal. So there are three criteria. I will just read out the relevant.
Please.
The question in the instant case was whether three requisites, Section 70 of the Contract Act, have been satisfied. There was no dispute that the government had taken benefit of the work. It urgently needed the work and put it to use immediately. It was also clear that the respondent did not intend to work gratuitously. What the request made by the officer did was to inform the respondent the government needed the work immediately and would pay for it. And when done, the the respondent who had previously done and been paid for readily. Okay. So here, Lordship, my work, it has been utilized by the government. The work which I was given earlier, 8 kilometers from Popur to Thongsonio village. Thongsonio village is the last border of Nagaland and India also. It is the international boundary line with Myanmar. So after I executed the work, it has been used by the government as well as the villagers. So thereafter, Lordship, please come to page number 53, Annexure 6, Lordship. Page number 53. After I finish the work, when I am not getting any response from the government.
53.
53, Lordship. Annexure 6. Letter dated 2/3/16.
Yes.
Yes. Subject prayer for sanction of 2 kilometer road construction from Popur to Thongsonio village under state plan 2015-16. Sir, with due respect and humble submission, I, the undersigned, have the honor to state few lines on the above cited subject for your favorable consideration. That, sir, it may be mentioned that I have constructed a road from Popur to Thongsonio 8 kilometer as per specification of the work under PMGSY, white order number so and so, dated 29/4/13. However, the actual distance from Popur to Thongsonio village is 10 kilometers, of which 2 kilometers extra from the allotted work order. And with the mutual understanding and the knowledge of E.E. Noklak and C.E. R&B Engineer D. Mero, I have executed 2 kilometers extra, which involve road widening, 2 kilometers soiling and mattering. It is therefore requested to kind authority to kindly consider and sanction the extra portion of 2 kilometers done under the state law. So this was the letter I have given to the department. Thereafter, when there was no response, another letter I have given to the Minister NPWD, R&D, Lordship, page number 56, Annexure 9. Request for release of payment for 2 kilometer road construction from Popur to Thongsonio under ER&D Noklak Division, Nagaland. Respected sir, with due respect and humble submission, I have the honor to refer to the subject cited above and to request you to kindly release the payment as stated. That, sir, it is to be mentioned here that the road construction between Popur and Thongsonio of 2 kilometers have been constructed with soiling by me with the prior verbal approval of the former Chief Engineer, led Engineer D. Mero, and acknowledgement of the Executive Engineer R&B Noklak Division, Nagaland, and completed the construction during May 2015. But due to the financial constraint, the department could not release the payment up to date. I may therefore kindly be given due consideration and release the payment at the earliest end of life. This was the letter I have given to the Honorable Minister. Thereafter, Lordship, page number 57. The advisor of the particular area, he has written this note. May I read you?
Yes.
I like to recommend the case of Sri K. Kafo. K. Kafo is the power of attorney holder of the contractor. That the road construction of 2 km between Pokku Thompson was completed in the year 2015. The work order is allotted only for 8 km under PMGSY. The actual kilometer is 10 km to reach Thompson, whereas the work was executed 2 km extra with the concerned knowledge and of the department with a commitment to give 2 km under additional state fund. Therefore, I request the Honorable Minister RNB to kindly include in the current financial year. Lordship, now very important Annex 11, page number 58. Page number 58.
Yes.
Yes, Lordship. Submission with the Chief Engineer, PW RNB. Submission of working estimate for construction of road from Pokku to Thongchune village. In inviting a reference of subject secretary, I have the honor to submit here the work estimate for construction of road from Pokku to Thongchune village amounting to rupees 1,77,54,000 only to be taken up during 2018-19. This is for your further necessary action. It was written by the executive engineer addressed to the chief engineer. Lordship, page number 59. 60, page number 60. This is the estimate which you are sent by the executive engineer to the chief engineer. Lordship, page number 60. Name of the work, construction road from Pokku to Thongchune village, 2 km. Then comes Lordship report. Yes, Lord, report. This working estimate has been framed by the executive engineer PWD RNB Nuclear Division for the probable cost of 1,77,54,000 only. History. This working estimate for formation, cutting, soiling, and drainage 2 km has been prepared for road from Pokku to Thongchune village. This work has already been done. During the implementation of the PMGSY scheme, phase 8, the actual length of the road is 10 km. However, work order issued was only for 8 km. The contractor was allowed by the competent authority to construct the uncovered 2 km after due inspection of the project. Hence, this working estimate has been prepared and put up for technical sanction and administrative approval, please. So these are estimates with regard to 2 km. Then, Lordship,
Any approval from the government?
it has been approved by then. I have not, I don't have that copy. But Lordship, I will take you to page number 70.
70.
70. Lordship, you can see the date, not like the 10 March 2017. So this is the final bill they have released to me for that 8 km work, Lordship. 8 km work which I have already done finished. The engineer, chief engineer and the executive engineer, when the villagers create a hue and cry, asked me verbally to do the work. And after I did the work, only in the year 2017, the final bill of rupees 2 lakh was being paid. Along with the measurement book, everything they have given here. In the final hearing, we can highlight this. But, Lordship, now I'll take you to page number 76, please. This is the letter written by chief engineer addressed to the principal secretary. May I read you? Submission of estimate for work construction of road from Pokku to Thongchune village, length 2 km, amounting to rupees 177.54. In inviting a reference to the above cited subject, I have the honor to submit herewith the technical estimate for the above mentioned work. It is to mention here that the total length of the road issued during 2015 under PMGSY phase 8 was only for 8 kilometers. And there was a shortfall of 2 kilometers towards Thomsune village. Therefore, to complete the connectivity from Pokku to Thomsune, the matter was brought to the knowledge of the department and the work was executed during 2015. However, due to fund constraint, the payment of the additional work for 2 kilometers amounting to rupees 177.54 lakhs could not be made till then. Therefore, the technical estimate is forwarded for February of the kind examination and placement of fund additionally. This is written by the chief engineer to the principal secretary. Then therefore, Lordship, page number 77. The deputy secretary has written to the chief engineer in response to the letter dated 2nd May 19. Submission of estimate for work construction of road from Pokku to Thomsune village, length 2 km, amounting to rupees 177.54 lakhs. I am direct to refer to your letter dated so and so, dated 2nd May 2019 on the subject cited above, and to convey herewith the observation of the finance department for necessary action. Quote, the matter has been examined, however, in view of the resource constraint. Additional fund is not possible at this stage. The department may accommodate within the allocated budget. Unquote. This is the letter in response to the letter dated 2nd May. The deputy secretary has written to the chief engineer. Lordship, I'll take you to another two annexes are there. Page number 78, annex 15. Chief engineer has written to the principal secretary again resubmission of estimate of the work construction of road from Pokku to Thomsune village, length 2 km, amounting to rupees 177.50. In inviting reference to letter number and the subject cited above, I have the honor to say the road from Pokku to Thomsune was taken up under PMGSY phase 8 during 2015. The total length of road from Pokku to Thomsune is 10 km. However, the work order for the particular stretch of road issued during 2015 under PMGSY phase 8 was only for 8 km. And there was a shortfall of 2 km towards Thomsune. Therefore, to complete the connectivity from Pokku to Thomsune, the work for the remaining stage of the road was executed during the same year with an additional estimate amounting to rupees 177.54 lakhs. In this connection, it is to be stated that the proposal for the additional amount was submitted for placement of fund by letter number so and so dated 2519, copy and close. However, due to fund constraint, the payment for additional work for 2 km amounting to rupees 177.54 could not be made till then. Since there is no budgetary provision to accommodate the expenditure within the allocated outlay, the technical estimate is resubmitted for February of year, kind examination and placement of fund under additional. Thereafter, Lordship, when there was no response, I have served a legal notice. That is in Annex 16, page number 79. I have highlighted all the previous letters and my grievances. Then also the government remains silent. Then, Lordship, page number 83. Another letter I have written to the chief engineer. Lordship, 83, page number 83.
What is the judgment you are relying?
This is the judgment by the Constituent Bench, State of West Bengal versus B.K. Mandal and Sons.
Citation?
1962 AIR.
1962.
AIR.
Okay, AIR. 1962.
Date of judgment and Lordship, I have taken out from the online. So date of judgment is 15/12/1961.
AIR 1962.
Yes.
Are you sure with the citation?
Yes, Lordship. Page number 779.
AIR 1962. SC, Supreme Court.
Supreme Court, Lordship. Five
Page,
justice bench.
page
779.
779. This is Constitutional Bench.
Yes.
Who are the parties?
State of West Bengal versus B.K. Mandal. Here, state of
State of
West Bengal
Bengal
BK Mandal.
versus
BK Mandal and Sons.
DK
BK,
Mandal.
B for book, Lord.
Huh?
BK, B dot K. B for Bombay.
BK Mandal, MONDAL.
Yes, and Sons.
And such.
So let's see here. My last letter, that is page 83.
Yes.
This is my last letter written by my attorney. Request for payment of pending bill for construction of 2 kilometer road Papu to Thompson village. Same I have written. In response to that, page number 84. Lord. In response to this, my letter, page number 84. Chief Engineer has written again to the Secretary of the Government of Nagaland, Work and Housing Department. Resubmission of estimate for work construction of road from Papu to Thompsonio village, length 2 kilometer, amount to rupees 7. Dated 14 February 2022. In continuation of this office letter dated so and so, dated Kohima 1st February 2021, and on the submission cited above, I have the honor to forward here is a letter received from the Teatro Kafo, white letter number nil, dated 1922. In this connection, it is to be stated that the road from Papu to Thompsonia was taken up under PMGSY phase 8 during 2015.
Yes.
Your
Mr.
Lordship,
Mon. Yes, yes.
if your Lordship find it's okay, then Lordship can issue notice.
No, it's not a question of me finding it okay.
Otherwise, oh,
This court wants to know whether you have any submission
no,
at present.
no.
Mr. Sharif Ahmed, the learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. This petition has been filed. For directing the state respondents to release the unpaid bills to the petitioner amounting to rupees 177,540,000. In words also, 1,77 lakhs and 54,000. For construction of the 2-kilometer additional road from Pukhor, Phokku, Pukhor, Phokpur to Thongsonyo, Thongsoonyu village under Noklak district. Stop. It is the case of the learned counsel for the petitioner that the original work from Pukhor to Thongsonyo village for which the work order was issued was only for 8 kilometers. However, on the request of the executive engineer, Noklak,
Yes,
RNB,
R&B.
Noklak,
And chief engineer. And also chief engineer.
and the chief engineer, RNB Nagaland. And on the assurance that the bill for the additional 2 kilometers work shall be paid, the petitioner, without any work order, issued by the competent authority has undertaken and completed the work. In support of his submission, that the petitioner is entitled to the bill for the work undertaken, even without the work order from the competent authority, the learned counsel for the petitioner has relied in the case of the state of West Bengal versus B.K. Mondal and Sons, reported in AIR 1962 SC 779. Stop. It is the case of the petitioner that since as the pending bill amounting to rupees 177,554,000 remains unpaid, despite the petitioner's approached before the competent authority, the petitioner has approached this court by way of this writ petition. Stop. Issue notice to the respondents, returnable within 4 weeks.
I have furnished the
Since Mr. Moa Imchen appears on behalf of the respondent, appears on behalf of the state respondents,
1 to 5.
no formal notice need be issued. You have received all the requisite copies? Stop. Mr. Moimchen, the learned government advocate, also submits that he has received the requisite copies of the writ petition from the petitioner, listed after 4 weeks.
Yes, Lord.
For admission, item number 2.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship, I take the motion on behalf of N.K. Muri on the,
I think the petitioner is not interested to pursue the matter.
actually, my lord, the petitioner counsel, he underwent elect surgery recently. Because of that, he could not come and file the I, my lord. And in this circumstances, kindly be given 3 weeks time again, my lord.
this court by the order dated 25/4/2023 had allowed the petitioner's counsel to file the implement application in respect to the private respondents and also for filing additional affidavit. Stop. By the order dated 18/5/2023.
Say that to a last chance. On two occasions, we go over this one.
The learned counsel for the petitioner was allowed to take steps as ordered by this court on 25/4/2023. Stop. Today, when the matter is listed, Mr. So-and-so makes a mention on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner for adjournment of the case on the ground that the learned counsel for the petitioner is indisposed. Stop. In the interest of justice, one more last chance is granted to the learned counsel for the petitioner to comply with the order dated 25/4/2023. Stop. It is made clear that if the order dated 25/4/2023 is not complied on the next date fixed, no further adjournment shall be allowed. No further time shall be allowed to the petitioner for complying with the order dated 25/4/2023. Listed after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
For admission, item number 3.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
My lord, I may be allowed another 3 weeks' time to file my affidavit in reply. My lord, here, what happened here is, there were two landowners in this part of the land where I'm claiming for the land compensation. But in the government affidavit, an annexure has also been annexed, where in the Veruk land, they are claiming the whole stretch of land that is Futura NST colony. So that is how talks are going on between the petitioners in the Veruk land. So I may be allowed 3 weeks' time,
Mr. Taka,
my lord.
you have been granted time to file file the affidavit in
My
reply
lord.
since July 2022.
My lord, that's what, my lord, that's why I'm explaining, my lord. There is a dispute going on between the Veruk land and the petitioner herein.
That is not the concern of this court.
And the state respondent by
Mr. Taka Kichu, the learned counsel for the petitioner, 6 for 2 weeks' time to file the affidavit in reply. Stop. The prayer for filing affidavit in reply has been sought for by the learned counsel for the petitioner since 27/2022. Stop. In the interest of justice, one more last chance is granted to the learned counsel for the petitioner to file the affidavit in opposition. Stop. It is made clear that if no affidavit is filed on the next date fixed, any further adjournment for filing affidavit in reply shall be subject to post. Listed after 2 weeks.
For admission, item number 4.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, kindly grant me 3 weeks' time to file my reply, Lordship, to the affidavit filed by the respondent 1 to 5. Yes.
When was the affidavit filed?
Lordship, the affidavit was filed on 30/3/2023.
Okay. You are the counsel for the petition.
For petitioner, Lordship.
And the affidavit in reply is to whose affidavit in opposition?
1 to 5,
One.
Lordship.
Mr. Fuseko, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he may be allowed 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent number 1 to 5. Where is allowed? Listed after 3 weeks.
Right, my Lord.
For admission, item number 5.
Item?
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, yes.
Your Lordship, I am for respondent number 4. Here, pleadings have been completed, hence it may be fixed for admission hearing after 2 weeks.
Yes, Mr. Taka. The things are completed?
My lord.
When do you want it?
After 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the parties that pleadings are completed, and therefore the matter can be taken up for admission hearing after 2 weeks. Listed after 2 weeks for admission hearing.
Much obliged.
For admission, item number 6.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes,
Lordship, your pleadings are completed, Your Lordship.
yes.
However, Lordship, the respondent number, counsel for the respondent number 5.
You are for?
I'm for the petitioner, Lordship.
Okay.
However, the counsel for the respondent number 5 has difficulty today. He informed me last night, Your Lordship.
Who is the counsel for the respondent?
Mr. YP Gupta, Your Lordship.
YB Gupta.
Yes, Your Lordship. It's the BSNL, Your Lordship. Standing counsel.
MS so-and-so appears for the petitioner, and Mr.
I'm
E.
appearing for
Chivapong
respondent number 1 to 4.
appears for the respondent number 1 to 4. None appears for the respondent number 5. Listed after?
On Monday, Your Lordship, 5th.
Monday, my lord, after 2 weeks.
Lordship on 13th, then, Your Lordship.
So, yes.
On 13th of?
13th of June. Your Lordship.
Okay. 13 is Monday.
Yes, okay.
Listed on 13/6/2023.
Much obliged.
For admission, item number 7.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
My Lord has examined the document which was furnished by the Office of the ADC Sejong on the earlier occasion. Lordship,
What was that document? I have
before the petition was filed, we did not have the document with us, but there were apparently clearly two positions of a grade 4 post. But later on, apparently it was filled up while the matter was continuing because there was no specific mention of a particular post as such.
What is your prayer in the petition?
That is for appointment, Lordship.
Appointment on any basis?
Yes, on the basis of land ownership.
Okay.
So, Lordship, regardless of whether the 2005 notification was there or not, which is the document of the state respondent's Lordship. It is not for the petitioner to take responsibility for the document of the state respondents, but while the land was required for establishing the rest house. So, Lordship, there,
When?
2011, Lordship.
Okay.
So, Lordship, the state respondent's assurance that one grade 4 post will be given to the petitioners.
Yes.
An agreement was entered into. On the basis of that agreement, the land was given and the rest house was constructed, Lordship. Even after a lapse of 12 years, Lordship. The post is yet to be given to the petitioners. So, Lordship,
You have an agreement for that. You have an agreement.
yes, Lordship, there's a written agreement, an agreement between the parties, Lordship, the state and the petitioners. So, Lordship, after coming before this Honorable Court, the state is trying to take the shelter of 2005 agreement. Can they appropriate and reprobate?
You take back your land.
Lordship definitely will take back our land because that is what we want. Either give us job or we take back our land.
Yes. You have actually signed an agreement on the condition that you will provide one grade 4 post to the petitioner.
Yes, Your
And
Lordship.
now after taking the land and having fulfilled your desire, you are now actually refusing to give any appointment to the petitioner. What is this?
Your Lordship, this agreement was made in March 2011.
Ah,
At
and
that
you
time-
acquired the land when?
After this agreement, when this agreement was made.
No, when was the land taken over?
Your Lordship, it was during the year 2011.
2011, the land was taken over.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So land was taken over pursuant to an agreement.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Why are you not willing to fulfill your part of the
Your
agreement?
Lordship, because at that time, when this agreement was made, the 2005 operation.
No, there is no
ordinance.
ground.
But Your
You
Lordship.
have closed your eyes to that agreement 2005 and you have signed the agreement. You have closed your eyes to that notification.
But Your Lordship,
You are saying that you have actually taken a step saying that irrespective of this 2005 notification, we will go ahead with this agreement. And as per this agreement, we will provide one grade 4 post to the landowner. Now, how can you actually turn back?
But Your-
2005 notification will not help you in this case.
But again, Your Lordship, the 2018 OM also states that this agreement will be null and void, Your Lordship.
That is provided there is no agreement. Here, in your case, there is an agreement. See, Miss
Your
AIME,
Lordship,
you are actually bringing all this agreement to the notifications to support your case. But at the first instance, you must satisfy this court as to why you had entered that agreement.
Your Lordship, the agreement was signed by the ADC also.
So what? He is your representative. He is your representative. And the government is well in the knowledge that the land was taken over. The government is in the knowledge. It is not that the government is not in that knowledge.
But Your Lordship, as of now,
No but here.
the government is ready to compensate for the land, Your Lordship. They are ready to compensate, but the petitioners are not willing to take the amount.
Because actually the petitioners are sticking to the agreement. You have agreed.
Lordship.
Now, okay, then you file a suit. You file a suit for declaring the agreement as null, void, and illegal. You file a suit without taking recourse to that. How can you actually just ignore that agreement? See, we don't expect the government to take such stand. You have actually formulated some agreement, you have formulated some notification, some scheme. In violation of those schemes, you yourself enters into agreement with the third party. And thereafter again come back saying that since it is in violation of that notification or that OM, we are not in a position to actually honor this agreement. How can that be? It shows that actually the government is always taking steps wherever it is convenient to the government and thereafter retracting whenever the government finds that it is in a very disadvantageous position. Yes, we'll list it for hearing when? Give a date.
If not,
Monday,
Lordship,
Tuesday.
if my lord may dispose of with a direction to fill up the next vacancy by the petitioner,
No,
Lordship.
we'll take up the hearing.
Lordship.
Monday, Tuesday, give a date.
Lordship, then Tuesday. Lordship, Tuesday I have a matter listed. So Thursday then, Lordship. It's a very short matter, only one
Listed
question.
on 26/6/2023 for admission hearing.
Bless you, Lordship.
Okay.
For admission, item number 8.
Item 8.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I'm mentioning on behalf of the leading counsel for the petitioner.
Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship, the petitioner is yet to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit filed by the by both the
Mr.
respondents. Your
Prosecco,
Lordship.
you are,
For number 2, 4, and 5.
ma'am, you're.
I'm for respondent 1.
So, affidavit in reply to which affidavit?
Two affidavit filed by respondent number 1, 3, and 6, and 1 is by respondent number 2, 4, and 5, Your Lordship.
1, 3, and 6,
Yes, Your Lordship.
and the other
2,
one?
4, and 5.
2, 4, and 5.
Yes, they are represented by different
Okay.
counsels.
Okay. MS Swenso, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that she may be allowed 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent 1, 3, and 6, as well as by the respondent number 2, 4, and 6. Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks.
Your Lordship, there's an interim. It may be
The interim
continued.
order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date.
Did you?
For admission, item number 9.
Yes,
May
Your
please,
Lordship.
Lordship.
yes, yes,
My Lord.
yes, Mr. Imti.
Yeah, Your Lordship, I'm waiting for one clarification by the department.
Okay,
So this matter may be listed on 8th of this month, next week,
next week, 8,
Thursday.
not for hearing?
Yes.
For hearing. For hearing, we're listed on 12th.
My Lord, we will file affidavit in reply. So, my Lord, 2 weeks' time may be given.
You are on a clarification on what?
No, from one point from authority.
To seek some more clarification from the
Yes,
government.
yes.
And you want?
Reply affidavit
To whose affidavit?
to the government affidavit.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, 6 for 2 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents. Mr. Inti, the learned additional advocate general, also 6 for some time to obtain certain clarifications
My Lord, there is an interim.
listed after 2 weeks. Stop. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next return. Okay?
Much, my Lord.
For admission, item number 10.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, kindly grant me 2 more weeks to file reply to the affidavit filed by the state respondent, Lordship.
Libby, you have filed affidavit? Very unusual. MS Swenso, the learned counsel for the petitioner, 6 for 2 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
For admission, item number 11.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes, please.
Yesterday I filed my reply. So pleadings are completed, so let the matter be listed.
Okay.
For this.
Lord,
Have you received the reply?
Lordship, I have received.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the parties that pleadings are completed, and therefore the matter can be taken up for hearing, listed in the usual course.
Much obliged.
For admission, item number 12.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, please.
Lordship, pleadings have been completed. Kindly list the matter for hearing after 1 week.
The matter was listed today for admission hearing.
Lordship, my senior has some personal difficulties.
Okay. Who is your senior?
My senior is Muad Jamil.
Muajamir.
Yes, my lord.
What is the matter about, Miss Lucy?
Your Lordship, this is appointment.
Appointment? What appointment?
The petitioner and the private respondents, they are fighting for a post. Your Lordship.
Fighting?
Yes.
Lordship, the
So they
petitioner,
approach this honorable court.
Yes.
the petitioner was serving as a medical attendant for 8 years on temporary basis. Then, when the vacancy arose, the petitioner applied for appointment as peon, and then the respondent number 2 appointed 5. So that's how the petitioner became a peon.
Without any interview?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So when can we list it?
After 1 week, ma'am.
Okay. After a week? Ma'am, you're for?
Respondent number 5.
Respondent, okay. On the prayer of the learned counsel for the petitioner. The case is listed for admission hearing after a week. Okay.
Oh, bless me.
For admission, item number 13.
Your Lordship, on the last occasion, State was directed to file an additional affidavit. I have filed my additional affidavit.
Additional affidavit for what?
To bring on record the guidelines laid down for invalid pension. To place on record the OM, Your Lordship.
Who is the counsel for the petitioner? Yes. Yes, let us see that. Have you placed it?
Yes, Your Lordship.
You were directed to
File an affidavit, Your Lordship.
placing what?
Placing on record the OM dated 22/12.
Have you filed that
Yes, Your
affidavit?
Lordship.
Where is that affidavit?
I filed it on 8/5 of 20.
Yes, correct. In the present case, how many years has the petitioner
7
served?
years, Your Lordship.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, this morning I received additional affidavit
Yes.
by the state respondent, so we'll be given 3 weeks of time to have some instruction from reply.
Okay. Just check up whether you are entitled to any pension as per the office memorandum 2015. Okay. And even under the CCS pension rules 1972, the minimum qualifying service is 10 years. You were in service only for 7 years. Take care of that. MS, your good name, please.
DV.
MS so-and-so. The learned counsel for the petitioner, correct? Submits that she has received the affidavit filed by the petitioner. She has received the additional affidavit filed by the state respondents only this morning, and therefore she may be allowed to go through the same and to receive instructions from the petitioner if so necessary. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks. Okay.
For admission, Item number 14.
Yes, Mr. Nuzui.
Lordship, this matter, on the last occasion, the division bench has referred the matter to the single bench, Lordship.
What
That
is
pension
it?
matter. State is yet to file affidavit, Lordship.
And who is for the state? Who is for the state?
In earlier read petition, Ms. Pichano was appearing. The matter was heard last week, Lordship, before the division
Yes,
bench.
Pichano.
My blessed Lordship, but Lordship, now the matter is not with me.
How? How? Just because actually the matter was transferred from a division bench to single. How can you say that the matter is not with you now? You were the custodian of the file. Have you handed over the file to some other government lawyers? Yes.
The matter was disposed by the single bench, Lordship, without the affidavit of the state respondent. So in the division bench, Lordship, the matter was remanded back to the single bench to allow the state to file the
Yes,
affidavit.
Mr. MP. I think you will have to entrust some of the government advocates to take up this case. This was actually like first tried before a learned single judge.
Yes.
Then without the government filing the affidavit, the case was disposed. In appeal, the court had actually directed the matter to be heard afresh by the learned single judge. So now I think maybe, okay, there is some displacement with the record.
Yes, definitely.
So you can kindly check up and you can just entrust some of the government lawyers to take up this case.
Mr. Tupi Jamia was appearing for the state in the appeal.
It's all right.
Yes.
He's the right person. He's the right person. Mr. MP is the right person. Okay. We will not record anything about that, but you take steps. Okay. Third, Mr. N. Muzui, the learned counsel for the petitioner.
Yes, yes, this one.
By the order dated 24/5/2023, passed by the Honorable Division Bench. The judgment and order dated 18/11/2021, passed by the learned single judge. In the present writ petition was quashed and set aside. And the file was and the present writ petition was restored to file. To be reheard by the learned single judge by allowing the state respondents to file affidavit in opposition. Mr. MP, the learned additional advocate general, shall take note of the order dated 24/5/2023 and shall take steps accordingly. Listed after 3 weeks.
Lordship. Obligation.
Yes.
For admission, item number 15.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, 2 weeks may be granted, Your Lordship, for obtaining necessary instruction.
Yes, Mr. Fusaigo. MS Livika, the learned government advocate, has sought for 2 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Stop. The same is not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioner. Listed after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Thanks, Lordship. What's the interim?
The interim order,
Interim.
the interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date.
Obligation.
For admission, item number 16.
Mayhaps, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I may be allowed 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition, Lordship. Now for respondent number 8.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Ms. Esther,
Yes, Your Lordship. I may be allowed to take notice upon the newly substituted respondent number 7, Your Lordship.
and Mr. Fusaigo, you are for respondent.
8, Lordship.
And Ms. Lucy, have you filed your affidavit?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. Respondent number 7.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Respondent number 7.
May you please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Your Lordship, I'm here to file counter. I have not received any instruction
Then
from
you
the
are saying
respondents.
yes, you have filed your counter.
No, I'm sorry.
You should be sorry because you have not filed the counter, not because you have made the wrong mention. Okay. By registered post with AD,
Yes, Your Lordship.
MS Esther, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that she may be allowed to take steps for service of notice upon the newly implemented respondent number 7 by registered post with AD. Stop. Prayer is allowed. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall take steps for service of the notice upon respondent number 7 by registered post with AD within a period of 7 days.
Lordship.
Within a period of 7 days from today. Mr. Fusaigo, MS Lucy, the learned counsel for the government respondents, as well as Mr. Fusaigo, the learned counsel for the respondent number 8, 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the respective, on behalf of the respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Yes.
For admission, item number 17.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
My Lord, kindly allow me 3 weeks' time to file affidavit.
Okay. Mr. E. Tibapong, the learned government advocate, 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Stop. The prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioner. Listed after 3 weeks.
Much obliged.
For admission, item number 18. 18.
Your Lordship, this matter may be taken up after the listed items, Your Lordship.
Miss Lucy, you have filed your affidavit.
Yes, I have already filed my counter, Your Lordship.
Okay. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the parties that pleadings are completed. Stop. Listed for hearing in the usual course.
Obliged.
For admission, item number 19.
May it please
Yes,
the Lord-
ma'am. What is this?
Lordship, here, this is appointment on land honor basis. That was in the land honor post. The private respondent was appointed. However, in the respondent number 1, 2, and 3 affidavit in opposition, they have clarified that 3 appointment has met on land honor basis as per their affidavit that in opposition that we have received. So I need a little time to sort out this claims, and I need to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition. So my lord can kindly
MS
grant me 3 weeks time.
the Jimoni, the learned counsel for the petitioner, 6 for 3 weeks time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks.
Obliged, Lordship.
For admission, item number 20.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes,
Your
Mr.
Lordship,
MP.
I have received an instruction, but I need some more time for preparation of affidavit in opposition.
Okay. How much time you require?
2 weeks.
Okay.
Lordship, I have no objection to that, Lordship. Lordship, here, Lordship, petitioners number 3 and 16, Lordship.
Petitioner 3 and 16.
Yes, Lordship. Here, they want to withdraw their names from the dispute petition, Lordship. So if I may be allowed to take the necessary steps, Your Lordship.
For striking out.
Striking out their names from the petition, Lordship.
Who are 3 and 16?
Lordship, 3 is one Dr. Visa Wotyo Sacha, and then 16 is one Mr. Mehutyo Keretsu. So,
What is the case?
Lordship, this pertains to the
Construction.
construction of 2-lane road, Lordship, Kohima to bypass road.
So what is by this application, the petitioners are claiming compensation?
Lordship, they're praying for.
So these two are no more interested in compensation?
Lordship, I was informed that they have some personal difficulties, so they would like to withdraw their names.
MS Lucino, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the name of the petitioner number 3 and 16 may be struck off as petitioner from the present petition, as that is the instruction received from respondent number 3 to 16. 3 and 16. 3 and 16.
Petitioner and Lordship.
That is the instructions received from the petitioner number 3 and 16. Stop. The names of the petitioner number 3 and 16 shall accordingly be struck off as petitioners from the present petition. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner to take necessary steps with the registry. With the registry, okay?
Lordship.
Stop. Mr. Im Tim Song, the learned additional advocate general, 6 for 3 weeks time to file
Affidavit in
to
opposition.
file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. And you,
For respondent 1 and 2.
you have filed.
We have filed.
Yes. Prayer is allowed. Listed after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Okay. Yes.
For admission, item number 21 to 23.
21 to.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, yes.
Your Lordship, we are here to file affidavit in reply. We pray for 3 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
Mr. Tiba, you have filed your
Yes,
affidavit?
my lord, I have already filed.
And only state is the respondents? Only state? No private respondents?
No private respondent.
MS Renzo, the learned counsel for the petitioner, 6 for 3 weeks time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
What's on that?
For admission, item number 24.
May it please your lordship.
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
lordship, I have received affidavit in oppositions filed by the state respondent, hence I may be allowed 3 weeks.
And who is for the state? Who is appearing for the state? Yes.
It is endorsed to Sir Moimchen.
Moimchen. Okay. Okay. MS so the learned counsel for the petitioner, 6-4, 2 weeks time, 3 weeks
time,
time,
Your Lordship.
to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Much obliged.
For admission, item number 25 to 28.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship,
Yes, yes.
Your Lordship may kindly grant me 3 weeks' time to file counter.
25 to 28.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. MS Inaoli, the learned government advocate, 6-4, 3 weeks time, to file affidavit in opposition for the state respondents. Stop. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Okay. 3 weeks.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes.
For admission, item number 29.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, if I may be allowed 3 weeks' time to file my reply
Okay.
to the affidavit filed by the private respondent, lordship.
Private respondent.
Lordship.
Mr. Moore, you have filed your affidavit? Yes.
State has already filed, lordship.
MS Lucino, the learned counsel for the petitioner, 6-4, 3 weeks time, to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the private respondent. Stop. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Lordship, if the interim may be extended to
The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date.
much obliged.
Much obliged.
For admission, item number 30.
Yes, ma'am.
May I please your lordship?
Yes, please.
We have filed our reply on 30/5/2023 to the
And ma'am, you
opposition
are for?
filed by the-
I'm for
all the respondents.
yeah, all the respondents
All the response, you have,
for CGSC.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Union.
Yes, lordship.
Okay, so you are appearing on behalf of
Mr. Yangawati.
Mr. Yangawati. Where is he?
He's in the next court.
He's in the next court. So what to do?
Your lordship,
You have filed your affidavit in reply.
yes, your lordship. We have filed already on the 30th.
Have you received, ma'am? Have you received?
Yes, we have served a copy.
Okay. It is submitted by the parties, the learned counsel for the parties, that pleadings are completed. Stop. Please the case for hearing in the usual course.
Obliged.
For admission, item number 31.
Yes, Mr. Moa, you have filed your affidavit. Your affidavit is not, I don't see your affidavit. You have filed. Have you filed your affidavit, Mr. Moa?
No. Your lordship, I have not filed. I have
That is
not
why
filed.
I don't see. I don't see your affidavit. None appears for the petitioner.
I pray.
Mr. Moa, 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks. Okay.
Obliged.
For admission, item number 32.
Yes, ma'am.
Lordship,
Yes, please.
in this case, on last occasion, that is 11/5/2023. His Lordship, Nani Takya has given certain
Mr.
direction.
Moa, see, I think we will not take up all these cases because maybe the subject is equal pay for equal work, but the facts may be different. The facts may be different. In some cases, one may be entitled. In some cases, one may not be entitled.
That is
In
why,
some
that is why.
cases, we have to issue direction to the government to see whether actually the petitioner performs the same nature of work.
Petitioners always rely on Chakrat Singh.
No. This
But Your
it cannot
Lordship,
be just blind reliance.
Your Lordship, in compliance with the order,
Yes.
that's order. I have,
Yes. So you have all the list. I think we should not. Okay, but if not, it will be a monotonous job for this court.
Those facts may be different.
Because yes, this court maybe just by trying to ascertain the facts, it may not be possible for.
that is why I'm saying, Your Lordship, you are well aware. That is why I'm saying there is no policy framed by the
No,
state.
no, Mr. Moa. We let us forget about the policy also now for the timing. Let us forget because we know that state has no policy. But whether actually the state not having policy can actually be a ground to subvert the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court. That is another aspect. But here the question is actually, my Lord Justice Nani Tagya has actually given a direction to apprise on the next day as to how many similar cases are pending, so that it can be disposed of by a common judgment.
That is what.
Correct.
Yes.
But that is practically not impossible. Practically not possible.
Even me also, I was thinking so, but
Your
His
thinking
Lordship
is
has
very
given-
right. Your thinking
But
is very right.
His Lordship, Your Lordship, His Lordship has given the order. Because someone serving in a fixed B after 30 years. That's what it is.
So what to do, Mr. Mozoik? You are also in this case.
Yes, I'm looking for the AG Lordship.
Yes.
So my role in this case is limited Lordship.
Yes.
Because unless the state they give them the scale, we cannot proceed with the documentation.
Oh, of course. That is very much there. That is very much. Because just the Honorable Supreme Court has rendered the case in Jagjit Singh case.
Yes, sir.
That has to be read very properly. Jagjit Singh case, it cannot be applied automatically. Yes.
The applicability
Because so
of-
many cases have been discussed
Lordship.
with regard to different aspects.
Yes. Even the
While
action of regularization. Lordship.
yes, while deciding equal pay for equal.
Yes.
So just because the Honorable Supreme Court has granted equal pay for equal work in that case,
Lordship.
of course, the ratio laid down in that case will definitely bind this court.
Yes, by itself.
But it will also depend on the facts and the circumstances. Okay. So what to do with the last order?
Lordship, practically, the last order cannot be implemented, Lordship, as Lordship's right to pointed out. The facts of the case may be different.
By the order dated 11/5/2023, this Honorable Court has requested the learned Additional Advocate General to apprise this court as to how many similar cases are pending before this court, so that all the petitions can be disposed of by a common order. The present petition relates to a case for granting equal pay for equal work. And therefore, the facts and circumstances of the case, of the case, may vary from case to case. Stop. It may therefore not be possible. It may therefore not be appropriate to dispose all the cases pertaining to equal pay for equal work by a common order. This court feels that individual cases are to be disposed on the basis of the facts and circumstances of each case. Stop. The learned government advocate is accordingly requested to file affidavit in opposition. Okay, within a period of 3 weeks from today. Listed after 2 weeks.
Population.
For admission, item number 33.
My pleasure, Lordship.
Yes.
I'm actually on behalf of additional AG, Mr. Gray. The state is here to file counter affidavit, so Lordship may kindly grant 3 weeks time to file.
What is the case about?
It pertains
petition
to
is so broad.
the petitioners were appointed through a regular selection process. However, they were denied their seniority in the state cadre, Lordship. We have filed a writ petition. Now, in the earlier writ petition, it was disposed with the direction because there was already a judgment. The seniority has to be from the date they were born in the cadre. But that was not being complied with. Now, the state has come up with a decision that the seniority will be counted from 2022.
And what is the basis?
Out
What
of
is
nowhere.
the basis?
Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, Lordship. We were appointed way back.
Your claim is to grant you seniority from the date you joined the cadre.
Yes.
And the state's contention is that the seniority is to be granted
from 2022.
From 2022.
22.
What is your basis?
Lordship, I have no further instruction.
Okay.
The cabinet took a decision, and there is no reason mentioning in the cabinet decision as to why the seniority should be counted from 2022. We are aggrieved by that decision.
What is the cabinet memo?
Lordship, the
Are you aware about the cabinet memo?
Yes, Lordship. I have an X.
What is the cabinet memo?
Lordship.
Can you read?
Yes, Lordship. Cabinet memo, Lordship. Lordship, can you come to page 295?
No, you just read. Just read. Just read the relevant portion of it.
Agenda number 1, issue relating to SSA and RMSA. The cabinet deliberated on the report of the committee constituted to look into the matter relating to SSA and RMSA of 2010 and 13 batch. As per the decision taken in the cabinet meeting held on 26/9/2018 and decided in principle to bring the teachers of all 2010 and 13 batches of SSA and RMSA into the mainstream of the school education cadre with the condition that all the schools will be linked with biometrics, so. The government also directed the department to merge all neighboring schools which are not performing to the single result. These are not concerned also. And
This is relating to SSA and RMSA.
yes, now we were selected through a regular selection process, through a proper advertisement. And when we filed RTI before the government, they said that we are the regular cadre of the school education department, but our salary will be borne by the RMSA and SSA.
You were appointed regularly as this graduate teachers
Yes, Lordship.
under the RMSA scheme. Correct?
Though the language...
Read the appointment order.
Yes. Lordship, the appointment order says, on the recommendation, one of the appointment order, Lordship, on the recommendation of the District Selection and Interview Board, district is hereby appointed as graduate teacher in the pay band.
Yes.
In the pay band of so-and-so, grade pay of so-and-so, with all other allowances as rates prescribed by the government of Nagaland from time to time with effect from the date of joining the SSA.
The SSA post.
Yes. Now, Lordship, the post creation, though they have mentioned SSA, it was a regular post. Because SSA, they are all honorarium paid, Lordship.
No, that is a policy decision of the government. The government can pay you regular scale of pay even in SSA post if they have funds.
Now, in the earlier petition that was filed, the government has admitted with regard to our seniority.
See, Mr. Ancham, I think this will need a proper hearing because
Yes,
actually, 2022 government granting you seniority from the year 2022.
Lordship.
Is the day of your streamlining in the regular cadre.
Yes.
Now so the government has a basis also.
They have a basis, Lordship, but they have not justified while mainstreaming, Lordship. Because when we file an RTA before the authority, they have stated that we are regular cadre of the state.
You were actually, the interview was conducted by the state, by the directorate.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
The interview was conducted by the directorate. You were granted scale of pay.
Yes.
But you were appointed against the SSA scheme. You continued to be so until the state decided to mainstream your cadre. And you were brought into the regular cadre in the year 2022. So the government also has a basis. Maybe we need a proper hearing. When can your additional AG come?
Yes.
When can he come?
Lordship, we can list this matter after 3 weeks.
After 3 weeks?
Lordship.
Will you be away for 3 weeks?
No, Lordship.
Yes, Anjam.
Since
You have filed your affidavit?
No, Lordship.
No.
Not yet. No, they have not yet filed affidavit. Because in the first writ petition that we have filed, they did not file any affidavit. Because there was already a judgment of this honorable court on determination of the seniority. So they have admitted.
We give time to the government to file an affidavit. MS Pichano makes a mention on behalf of Mr. MS V. Sokre, the learned additional advocate general, and seeks adjournment of the case for 3 weeks to file affidavit in opposition. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
Lordship, there's an analogous matter, 278 of 2022. Lordship, it is in the club along with the 278 of 2022.
2022.
Lordship, if this can be clubbed together.
The writ petition number 278/2022 shall be tagged along with this case.
Lordship. Obliged.
For admission, item number 34.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, ma'am.
Kindly grant us 3 weeks to file a reply to the counter affidavit filed by the respondents.
Okay. MS Sanso, the learned counsel for the petitioner, seeks for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition, to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Obliged.
For admission, item number 35.
Lordship, I'm here appearing for respondent number 4, Lordship, AG.
And only you have filed your affidavit.
No, Your Lordship, I need to receive pairwise comments, Your Lordship. 3 and 4. 3 and 4.
3 and 4, Lordship. Lordship, I've
You
received
are
my-
for?
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
I've received the
And
pairwise comment, Lordship.
state is 1 and 2.
Yes, Your Lordship.
1 and 2, okay.
I've received my pairwise comment, Lordship.
So file your affidavit?
Yes.
Okay.
Your Lordship, I'm yet to file, so 3 weeks.
Okay. MS Inauli, the learned government advocate for the respondent number 1 and 2, and Mr. N. Muzur, the learned standing counsel for the respondent number 3 and 4. 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
Lordship, let this be the last opportunity afforded to them, Lordship.
It's all right, we will see. Yes, okay, next.
For admission, item number 36.
Yes, madam.
May
What is your
please,
case?
Lordship, the respondent have not filed their affidavit.
Mr. B. Jamomi,
Lordship, we are yet to receive instruction, Lordship.
and what is your case?
Our case is that we were appointed as a staff nurse on advertisement, Lordship, on regular basis. Now the respondent wanted to advertise our post again,
Re-advertise.
re-advertise in general.
And what was the reason?
They are saying that we were appointed during COVID time, where at that time when nobody was willing to work, advertisement was on regular basis.
And your advertisement, let's see your advertisement, the first advertisement. Is it page 31? Now we have 2 advertisement.
Yes, Lordship.
Is it page 31, your first advertisement?
31, Lordship.
Yes.
And it's your D.
Can you read? You have actually tagged all this advertisement so that it becomes difficult for this court to read your advertisement.
Yes, Lordship.
Have you one loose sheet?
Loose sheet, we don't have.
Kindly
Lordship.
bring one loose sheet next time,
Lordship.
because half of your advertisement is hidden.
Yes, Lordship. I shall provide, Lordship.
Yes.
It says advertisement. This is made on 16 July 2020.
16 July. Yes.
Yes, advertisement. In pursuant to notification number so and so dated 26 June 2020, and Health and Family Welfare A COVID so and so dated 2nd July 2020. Application are invited for recruitment against newly created posts on regular basis.
Newly created post.
Yes, Lordship. On regular basis under the Department of Health and Family Welfare through the department's recruitment board in the manner prescribed below.
Okay.
Name of the post is
Yes,
staff nurse.
yes. What are the conditions? Any conditions?
Pay matrix level is so and so.
Yes,
The
them-
terms and condition and prescribed format of application can be loaded down from the department website. So and so.
So what are the terms and conditions?
Lordship will kindly come to page.
But the post was created on regular basis.
Yes, Lordship.
Correct.
Yes, Lordship.
Newly created post on regular basis.
Lordship.
Yes. So what is the terms and conditions?
Lordship will kindly come to page 32. Here is
32.
the yes.
Yes.
Here is this thing and the
Where is the terms and conditions?
terms and condition is page 33.
33.
Eligible criteria is there.
Okay.
Mode of
Okay, yes, correct. Those who have resigned from contractual service without any reserve doing shall not be eligible. Okay, age so and so. Desired qualification registration with state. The applicant must be registered under the NS so and so. So, more than merit will be on the basis of the hearing. Instead of reading again, the merit will be determined by aggregate mark obtained in the following degrees. So this method of recruitment was followed.
Yes, Lordship.
Two, serial two.
Yes, Lordship.
Even in your case.
Even in Only our case.
So in your case also, this method was
Very much, Lordship.
in case of multiple health relation of yes, Mr. B. Jimomi, I
Lordship.
think if we go by this advertisement,
Lordship. However,
once you have given them a appointment on regular basis
Lordship.
in a
For the-
newly created post,
Lordship.
and your condition does not actually says that it is for a fixed term.
Lordship. Lordship. If you go by advertisement, but
Yes.
however,
You
Lordship.
just get your necessary instructions.
Lordship.
Okay? We'll give them time to file affidavit.
Lordship.
Mr. V. Jimomi, the learned government advocate, 6 for 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
In the meantime, Lordship, interim order dated 6/12/22 may be continued.
The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date. What was the interim order?
Interim staying the
Notification.
notification.
Notification. And you are still in service. You are still in service.
Yes, very
good,
much,
very
Lordship.
good. Okay.
Obliged, Lordship.
For admission, item number 37.
Lordship, here also
Yes.
I need some more time to file a affidavit in opposition.
Okay, okay. Mr. MT, the learned additional advocate general, 6 for 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Where is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
For admission, item number 38.
38.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes, ma'am.
I've received the affidavit in opposition. 2 weeks time may be granted to file the reply.
MS so. The affidavit in opposition of which state? State.
State.
Okay. Yes. MS so. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that she may be granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents. Where is allowed, listed after 3 weeks. Okay.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
For admission, item number 39.
Yes, what is the case?
No, please, Lordship. Lordship,
Yes.
I'm for the state respondent, Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, here we are yet to receive instruction, Lordship. So, Lordship,
You have filed your affidavit? You have for respondent number?
7, my lord.
Have you filed your affidavit?
Yes, my lord.
And ma'am, you? 6. Have you filed your affidavit? No. You want to file? Please come.
Your Lordship, we're still waiting for the instruction from our client.
Respondent 6. So you want to file affidavit?
Yes, Lord.
6. 7 has filed.
No, Lordship, not yet.
7. Yes, learned counsel.
Lordship, I'm for respondent 1, 3, 4, and 5, Lordship.
1, 3, 4, 5. Who is for 2?
That's Union of India, Lordship.
Lordship, your file.
Your file.
Lordship, I'm yet to receive a copy of the.
You have a copy. Okay. What is your case?
Lordship, the petitioner here is claiming for compensation.
Compensation for
the,
what?
For the property damage on account of the two-lane road construction.
Oh. Where is the central government, CGSC? I think he will be. CGSC, central government is Union of India is respondent number?
2. Respondent number 2.
Mr. V. Jimomi, the learned government advocate for the respondent number 1, 3, 4, and 5,
Lord.
as well as MS so-and-so, the learned counsel for the respondent number 6. 6 for 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. Stop. None appears for the respondent number 2. Listed after 3 weeks.
Bless my lord.
For admission, item number 4P.
My pleasure, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I need to receive the borrowing's comments. So, Lordship, may kindly grant 3 weeks' time to file counter affidavit.
Okay. MS Pichano, the learned government advocate, seeks for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
I pledge.
For admission, item number 41.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
3 weeks may be granted, Your Lordship.
Okay, MS Livika, the learned government advocate, seeks for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
Lordship, there's an interim.
Okay. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable meeting.
Much obliged.
For admission, for orders, item number 42 to 45.
Yes. This is City.
Lordship may be having this order of 6/3/2020.
6/3/2020. In which writ
The
petition?
order of the Honorable Supreme Court, Lord.
Okay, yes.
There, we tried to find it out from the JIS entry. After 6/3/2020, this case has not been listed even once. Because on 6/3/2020, an observation was made directing the petitioner to take steps within 2 weeks. And in the event of failing to take steps within 2 weeks, then the case will be automatically dismissed. So it was made automatic for non-prosecution. Now, without further reference to the court, that is also mentioned in the last line. So, on the top, Lordship will find the date of order is 6/3/2020. These petitions were called on for hearing today. Quorum, and Lordship will find Honorable Mr. Justice M. R. Shah in chamber. So it appears that this matter was taken up only in the chamber. Of course, if we consider the COVID period, the lockdown all over the country was up to 20th March only. So it was little before the COVID, but then it was during the abundant caution may have taken during the pandemic. Now, if we look at the second page, Lordship, in the middle of the page, status and stage. Status and stage. In the middle of the page, disposed motion hearing, after notice for admission, several case number so and so, dismiss one of prosecution order dated 6/3/2020. Disposal date.
6/3/2020. Is this order?
Yes. Just after that, disposal date 6/3/2020. And then month is mentioned. Month or year 2020. So from all this we can gather that it was disposed of in the month of April 2020, because on 6th of March 2020, the Honorable Apex Court has directed the counsel for the petitioner to take steps within 2 weeks' time, and 2 weeks will be lapsed in the month of March, and thereafter it may happen listed.
This case is about?
This is with regard to the seniority dispute, and during the pendency of the writ petition, because this matter was to be listed after disposal of the matter pending in the Apex Court, and so far as
You just give me 2 minutes. We'll come back. Since this is an old case, I think we should properly hear you. 2012-13.
On 15/9.
Just wait, Mr. CT, let us just see those orders. So there are four writ petitions.
Yes, out of the four, I have filed the first two, that is WPC number 57 of 2013 and 73 of 2012.
Yes.
These are the petitions filed by me, and during the pendency of the writ petition, the petitioner has retired from service.
Okay. And
Therefore,
this 44 and 45.
This is filed by one Juba Onan, but that is also in order to counter my first two cases.
Okay.
Because the issue is with regard to the seniority, except two persons.
Uh-huh.
All have been retired now. And so far as the first two writ petitions are concerned, filed by me, I'm the petitioner. And since I'm already retired from service,
Yes.
I'm not pressing the writ petition. Therefore, these two first cases have become infructuous.
Okay.
And so far as the other two cases are concerned, so far as the respondent is concerned, private respondent is concerned, I'm not contesting, but since it is filed by them, it is up to them whether to pursue or not to pursue.
And who is for the?
And it appears nobody is appearing. And name of Sabungwati has been shown, but Sabungwati also informed me that he has been instructed to mention only once, and because of that, his name has been reflected in the court list. That is what I have been informed by Sabungwati.
Who are the councils?
I do not know, Lordship. Lordship can find from the record in the Bagalatnama who has filed the records.
Yes, we are. Subhumwati is reflected. Subhumwati. In the cause list.
Yes.
Any,
In the Bagalatnama, it will be.
You just say this 44, item 44, WPC 105. 105. 105 and 65.
105 and 65.
Yes. But the order passed by the Supreme Court was in regard to these four writ petitions.
Yes. No. SLP was filed during the pendency of these four writ petitions. Therefore,
SLP was filed by Hekshe.
by Juba Onan and others. Yes, one Hekishi. Now, since that has been filed by an order dated 15/9/2016, this Honorable Court has passed an order to get all this matter listed up to the disposal of the matter pending in the Supreme Court.
Which order? Which order?
15/9/2016.
In which?
As per my record.
In which writ petition?
In first writ petition.
In 57.
57.
57.
Yes.
In 57, let us see.
15/9/2016.
15/9. 15/9/2016. No. 15/9.
My Lord Justice M. Patak has passed the order.
15, we are not getting that order.
Lordship can also have a look in the 73 if it is not there in 57.
15/9. Order 15/9, sir? Yes. So it was actually the SLP was preferred against the order dated 29/9/2011 passed in WA 6/2010. Now, what is this order 29/9/2011? Any idea, Mr. CP?
Yes, 29. Just a minute. In 73, WPC number 73 of 12. This is the order of the writ appeal, passed in the writ appeal. Writ appeal 6K of 2010.
Read the bill, 6K. Order, correct?
Yes.
Order this 29/9 passed in WA.
Passed in writ appeal number 6K of 2010.
It is in which writ petition?
It's in writ petition 73K of 2012.
Is it a part of the annexure?
Yes.
This week, this week. So in this writ appeal 6K of 2010, the subject matter in this writ appeal was the same as in the present writ petition.
No, Lordship. The present writ petition, subsequent fresh course of action was there because we have not acted in terms of the direction passed in the writ appeal.
Okay.
That's how, since already a fresh course of action has been taken and the Indian order has been in violation of the direction passed in the writ appeal.
Okay.
I have filed the writ petition, but then since I have filed the fresh writ petition, the respondents, who were the respondents in my case, they have approached the FX court challenging the order passed in the writ appeal. So that is the order dated 29/9/2011 has been challenged in the SLP. That means the order passed in the writ appeal has been challenged in the FX court.
Because it was not complied with. The order passed by the division bench. Since it was not complied with, was it challenged or against the very order of this division bench?
The new course of action I have challenged in the High Court because the action of the government was not in terms of the direction passed in the writ appeal.
Okay.
But they have challenged the order passed in the writ appeal in the apex court. That means
So you in fact, you favored the order passed in writ appeal. You favored.
exactly, Lordship.
They did not favor. The other, the petitioners in the next two writ petitions, they did not favor. And therefore, they had actually appealed against this before the Honorable Supreme Court.
Exactly, Lordship.
And what is this, Mr. CT? What is this WPC 10565? These are filed by the petitioners who had gone to the Honorable Supreme Court.
Yes, Your Lordship, as per the Supreme Court, in that printed copy, that Chief Opponent is also one of the respondent in the SLB.
Why this 4445 was filed? Why it was filed? 4445. I think Mr. City will be able to give a more better inputs. Yes. WPC 4445. In the cause list, can you just see whether you have the cause list?
Yes. In the cost list, it is the 105 and 65.
Item 4445. Yes.
Yes.
105 and
I was referring to the case number. Lordship is referring to the items.
there's 105 and 65. Why was it filed? Because Mr. CT, you have submitted that those persons who were aggrieved by the order passed by the Honorable Division Bench had actually approached the Honorable Supreme Court. Now, what is this two case about? 105, 65. The first two case is filed by you. And what you are submitting is that it has become infractious.
Yes.
But what about the other two?
In the 65, I'm not appearing.
Okay.
So I do not know.
Okay.
I'm not made party.
Okay.
One thing, 105.
One 105 also you are not there.
No, I'm there, but file is not with me now at the moment. If Lordship gives another day.
Yes, because actually, if as per your submission, if we say that the WPC 57 2013 and WPC 73 2012 has become infractious, if we pass that order, whether actually keeping these two writ petitions 105 and 65 will prejudice your case.
Cannot.
It cannot.
Yes. Because whatever I have been claiming, it's all gone in view of my retirement.
You have got the relief,
Yes.
everything. So even if we keep these two writ petitions alive, and in future if these two writ petitions are decided on merit, it will not prejudice you.
It will not affect me.
So you are the petitioner, so
Yes. That is my submission, Lordship.
yes,
They are
Mr.
represented by-
MP, item 57 and this not item, sorry, WPC 57, 2013 and 73, 2012.
Your Lordship, I have a long story to tell.
Okay, what is your long story? Let us hear.
Your Lordship, this one, initially it was taken up by the Additional AG Division. And on the result of the record, it is discovered that subsequently it was handled by the senior government advocate Lucy.
Okay.
But none of the record is available. And instruction was given to our government advocate Midu Zimumi. But since just to assess the court, I just take up this matter and I'm trying to locate the case report and all.
Okay.
But all those petitions, as stated by our senior friend colleague, It is because of the petitioner the entire subsequent petitioners arise against the senior release.
Yeah. Oh, you have only a very short story, not a long story.
But the thing is, the record is not available with me
Correct.
now.
So, but since Mr. CT, your submission in WPC 73 and 57
Yes.
is to desired is for withdrawal. I think we can allow that. You are the petitioner,
Yes.
and if you have no grievance for the grievance,
Yes.
then nothing remains.
Yes, Lordship.
Correct.
So matter become infructuous.
Only-
it may be closed.
Yes. 10565. 10565. What to do with that?
And in 105, except Chubaunan and 1A is Otobi, that is respondent number 8 and 10, Obuto. All are retired again, except respondent number 8 and 10. Only these two persons are working now.
So will it be proper if we issue notice to all the respondents once again? So that
So for us, my cases are concerned.
so that we can also
Yeah, the first two cases may be closed, and then Lordship may issue notice so that
in the other cases.
Yes.
So that
Other
any
cases.
future order to be passed will also depend on the steps which we have taken before.
yes.
Okay, this WPC 57/2013 and 73/2012. Okay. Mr. C.T. Jamir, the learned counsel for the petitioner, assisted by Mr. Imkong. Imkong,
No. I am sorry.
assisted by Mr. I. Imchen, the learned counsel, in WPC 57/2013 and WPC 73/2025. He has instructions to withdraw the writ petitions since the relief sought for in the writ petition has become infructuous. Stop. The writ petition is accordingly closed as infructuous. Stop. Mr. Imti Imsong, the learned additional advocate general, appears for the state respondents in both the cases. Okay, that is to do with this too. Now let us see. You first, whether the petitioners in item WPC 73 and 105, whether they are the same petitioners.
Same petitioner, Lordship.
Let us see.
105 and 65.
Ah,
10, yeah, same person.
73
Same person. And 57.
This is 105, no? This 73, let us see. Let us see the petitioners.
73 is Lipokmar.
Just 70, 73. Let us see that 73. Where is that man with petition? 73 and
57.
No. 105 and 65. Correct.
Yes.
105.
Yes, that is Chubaunan.
One WPC 105, 2013 and 65, 2018.
18.
Correct.
Chubaunan, yes.
105. And no, just open the course title 165, 2018. I just want to see whether they are the same petitioners. So, Mr. CT, in WPC 65/2018, this L. Chuba Onan is the sole petitioner.
Yes.
Sole petitioner.
I'm not made party in that case, I think.
Yes, and even otherwise, he is the sole petitioner, Chuba owner.
Yes.
Because this court intends to issue notice. What about 70,
105.
65, 105? 105. See who are the petitioners?
105.13.
El Chuba Unam, Im Kong Tushi, AS, Utovi. Utovi. Let us first take up KV, let us first take up 105. Okay, WPC 105. Where is just and where is that one? 65. 65. Just wait, huh? And where is that? Just wait. Where is that? That the order issued by this court? Mr. Siki, what was the which was the order issued by this court directing to place the records after disposal of the case by the Honorable Supreme Court?
That is 15/9/2016.
15/9.
2016.
Yes, let us see that order. 15/9. 15/9 to in which case?
73 of 2012.
15/9. Which? You see? See? 15/9. Being SLP number
11965.
11965 119
slash
65 119. What do you call this? CIS generated what? CIS generated what? Huh? Status in the CIS, no? One 11965. One 11965. This is 105, no? This is 105, correct? 105. No. This is WPC 105. Okay. This is 105. But Mr. CT Jamil? Oh, 105, you are not there, nah?
105, I am there as respondent.
Okay. None appears for the petitioner. Mr. Imti Imsong, the learned additional advocate general, appears for the state respondents, and Mr. C.T. Jamil, the
private
learned senior
respondent.
counsel, assisted by Mr. I. M. Chen, appears for the Respondent number?
Private respondent.
For the private respondents. Okay. Stop. By the order dated 15/9/2016 passed by this court, the registry was directed to list WPC 105K 2013 with WPC number 73K 2012. After the disposal of the SLP civil number 11964/2012 and SLPC number 11965/2012, which was pending before the Honorable Supreme Court on the day the order dated 15/9/2016 was passed. The order dated 6/3/2020 passed by the Honorable Supreme Court in special leave to appeal within brackets C numbers 11964/2012 has been placed before this court. The order dated 6/3/2020 passed by the Honorable Supreme Court reads as under. 80, give me Supreme Court. This one. Okay. Stop. The status of the keys. In the CIS, within bracket Supreme Court of India, shows that SLP number 11965/2012 registered on 4/4/2012 has been dismissed for want of prosecution. Stop. This being the present position of the case of the writ petition, this court deems it proper to issue notice who is that petitioner? What is that you will give me? This court is, this court deems it proper to issue notice to the petitioners to the respondent, to the petitioner number 1, 2, and 3 in the writ petition in WPC number 105K of 2013. Stop. The registry of this court shall take steps for service of notice upon the petitioner number 1, 2, and 3 along with a copy of the order passed by this court today. Okay, I think that's it. Listed on
They're about first week of July.
listed on third, listed on 3/7/2023. This is regarding with 105. Okay, regarding
65.
and 105. Let us see the petitioner. Let us see the petitioner. Chuba Unan, whether Chuba Unan is there? Yes. The stop. Okay. This order shall also cover WPC 65K 2018. Yes. Yes. Take it carefully.
For orders, item number 46.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Lordship, let the matter be listed after 2 weeks for admission hearing.
Yes, Miss Lucy. Are you ready after 2 weeks?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Will you be ready after 2
Yes,
weeks?
Your Lordship.
Oh, 4 to 14. Notice upon respondent, performer respondent,
Yes, Your Lordship.
4 to 14.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Ah,
Yes. Your Lordship, by order dated 13/9/2022.
just wait. Which order?
13/9/22.
13/9/2022.
Yes, Your
Just
Lordship.
wait. 13/9/2022. Yes.
Yes, we have made a submission. That since respondent for the 15 are only performer respondent. Hence, he will not be affected. Hence, it may be listed for admission hearing, which was admitted by the court, Your Lordship.
Okay. Okay. There was the order dated 13/9/2022 passed by this court. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner, for the parties, submits that readings are completed and therefore the matter can be taken up for hearing. Listed for hearing in the usual course.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
For orders, item number 47.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, on last occasion, Lordship, that is in 11/5/2022, Lordship, though it's not reflected in the order, Lordship, this honorable court directed the petitioner to file an affidavit regarding the non-acceptance for notice upon the respondent number 4, Lordship. Lordship, here our affidavit is ready. However, we have sent it for a signature, Lordship. So if 2 weeks may be granted to us, Lordship.
MS Sancho. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that affidavit with regard to dusty service upon respondent number 4 has been sent for signature of the petitioner and therefore seeks for 2 weeks time. Prayer is allowed, listed up to 2 weeks.
For orders, item number 48.
Same. Notice awaited.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Lordship, here today this matter is listed for interim hearing, Your Lordship.
Interim?
Yes, for the interim hearing, Your Lordship. And on the last occasion, I was asked to.
Who is respondent number 4?
Your Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent number 4.
Yes. Have you filed your affidavit?
No, Your Lordship. I have received instruction. Kindly grant me 1 week time to file Vakalatnama and then affidavit.
Yes, Mr. Nauli.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I may be allowed to bring instruction.
Whether your interim prayer will affect respondent number 4?
Yes, my lord.
Okay. How much time you require?
1 week, Your Lordship.
Yes. What do you want to show me?
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, on the last occasion, I wrote to the notice of the court that the appointment order of the private respondent is much earlier than the petitioners, Your Lordship. Therefore, the regularization was based on the seniority list, Your Lordship. The seniority list which the petitioner had annexed in the writ petition, it's dated 2020, Your Lordship. After that, a new seniority list, Your Lordship, which is indexed in the instruction which had produced before today, Your Lordship. This seniority list is dated 16/1/2023, Lordship. So based on this seniority list, Your Lordship, the private respondent was regularized, Your Lordship.
Which is his serial?
Serial number 1, Your Lordship.
Serial number 1.
Oh, Your Lordship, in the seniority list. In the seniority list, yes, Your Lordship.
Serial number 1, this is the respondent number?
4, Your Lordship.
R4, okay.
Yes, Your
And
Lordship.
where is that petitioner?
Petitioner is at serial number 5, Your Lordship. Basing on this, Your Lordship, the interim may not be allowed, Your Lordship.
You
May
file
not
your
be granted.
affidavit, MS so-and-so?
Yes, Your Lordship.
My lord, I may be heard on this
Learned
issue.
counsel for the respondent number 4.
My lord, this
Yes,
senior,
on behalf of the respondent number 4. You give her a chance. On behalf of the respondent number 4, and submits that she may be allowed a week's time to file power as well as written objection, to the prayer for interim. Prayer is allowed, listed after a week. The learned government advocate shall also file the affidavit on behalf of the state respondent. Okay. Okay.